Exodus chapter 18. And Jethro, priest of Midian, father-in-law of Moses, hears all that God has done for Moses and for his people Israel, that Yahweh has brought out Israel from Egypt. And Jethro, father-in-law of Moses, takes Zipporah, wife of Moses, after her parting, and her 2 sons, of whom the name of one is Gershom, for, he said, I have been a sojourner in a strange land. And the name of the other is Eliezer, for the God of my father is for my help, and he delivers me from the sword of Pharaoh. And Jethro, father-in-law of Moses, comes, and his sons and his wife, to Moses, to the wilderness where he is encamping, the mountain of God. And he says to Moses, I, your father-in-law Jethro, am coming to you, and your wife and her 2 sons with her. And Moses goes out to meet his father-in-law, and bows himself and kisses him. And they ask of one another welfare, and come into the tent. And Moses recounts to his father-in-law all that Yahweh has done to Pharaoh and to the Egyptians on the account of Israel, all the travail which has found them in the way, and how Yahweh delivers them. And Jethro rejoices for all the good which Yahweh has done to Israel, whom he has delivered from the hand of the Egyptians. And Jethro says, Blessed is Yahweh, who has delivered you from the hand of the Egyptians and from the hand of Pharaoh, who has delivered this people from under the hand of the Egyptians. Now I have known that Yahweh is greater than all the gods, for in the thing they have acted proudly, he is above them. And Jethro, father-in-law of Moses, takes a burnt offering and sacrifices it for God. And Aaron comes in, and all the elderly of Israel, to eat bread with the father-in-law of Moses before God. And it comes to pass on the next day that Moses sits to judge the people. And the people stand before Moses from the morning to the evening. And the father-in-law of Moses sees all that he is doing for the people, and says, What is this thing which you are doing for the people? Why are you sitting by yourself, and all the people standing by you from morning until evening? And Moses says to his father-in-law, Because the people come to me to seek God. When they have a matter, it has come to me, and I have judged between a man and his neighbor, and make known the statutes of God and his laws. And the father-in-law of Moses says to him, The thing which you are doing is not good. You surely wear away, both you and this people which is with you, for the thing is too heavy for you. You are not able to do it by yourself. Now listen to my voice. I counsel you, and God is with you. Be for the people before God. And you have brought in the things to God. And you have warned them according to the statutes and the laws, and have made known to them the way in which they go, and the work which they do. And you provide out of all the people men of ability, fearing God, men of truth, hating dishonest gain, and have placed these over them for heads of thousands, heads of hundreds, heads of 50s, and heads of 10s. And they have judged the people at all times. And it has come to pass, they bring every great matter to you, and they judge every small matter themselves, and lighten it from off yourself. And they have borne with you. If you do this thing, and God has commanded you, then you have been able to stand, and all this people also goes to its place in peace. And Moses listens to the voice of his father-in-law, and does all that he said. And Moses chooses men of ability out of all Israel, and makes them chiefs over the people for heads of thousands, heads of hundreds, heads of 50s, and heads of 10s. And they have judged the people at all times. They bring the hard matter to Moses, and they judge every small matter themselves. And Moses sends his father-in-law away, and he goes away to his own land.